Check out the Thinking Out Loud Network at thinkingoutloudnetwork.com.
What's up, everybody? It is your assistant, your friend, Crystal Cross, right here on the Morning Jam podcast. I'm here with Monique, Washington, you guys. This is my one and only sister from another sister. How are you, sis?
I'm good. Thank you for having me. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Listen, we are both shining with these glasses on.
I know, right? Right.
So we're doing good. So you look amazing. You look wonderful. How's life been treating you with the COVID and everything? How's it going?
Oh, things are going well for me. Considering everything that's going on, things are going well. You look awesome too. You always look fabulous. So every time I see you, so you always look fabulous.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, like I said, listen, Monique is in A1. We call Atlanta A1. I'm in A2, which is Arkansas. That's how we do it around here. But
yes,
it is a blessing to have you on the podcast tonight. Just really great. So I look forward to what we're about to talk about. So go ahead and let the audience know, my listeners, viewers as well, know a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Monique Washington, and I am a native of Savannah, Georgia, currently living on the outskirts of Atlanta. I've been here for a couple of years, but a few things, I guess, to say about myself. I love God. I'm a child of God, one for sure. An author and an entrepreneur. Yes, ma'am. I am an author and an entrepreneur. So some people say entrepreneurship, something like that they say. But I want to keep it simple. So as you know already, one of my biggest babies is my nonprofit organization, the Word Academy. So that's one of my big babies right now. So we got a few things going on, but kind of keeping it a little short and simple about who I am, and we can, as we dive into it. So
yeah,
yes, ma'am.
Awesome. I enjoy interviewing like amazing Black young women that's out here doing the thing, keeping it real and working really hard you are. Ma'am. I love it. And it just, one, motivates me to keep striving and doing what I'm doing. It's just a blessing. I mean, I even strive for, when I talk to different young women, to, let them know that, hey, don't ever give up on your dream. Keep walking. Right. Good life for anybody else. Nobody else can replace that but you and God, or I can say God and you. So it's very, very important as we continue our journey day to day to always be the best that we can be, because nobody can be being you. So
exactly.
Yeah. Excuse me, I got choked there for a minute. So you say are you originally from Atlanta?
No, I'm originally from Savannah, Georgia. I moved to Atlanta
about
3 years ago.
I say Atlanta, but Georgia.
Yes, I am originally from Georgia. Yes, Georgia Peach, born and raised.
I was going to say, so you the original Peach.
Yes, the original one. I'm not an imposter.
Listen, so if I move up there, so I'm going to be an imposter.
No, we're going to welcome you with open arms.
You just said you're not an imposter, so that means if I move to Atlanta, I'm going to be an imposter. I'm going to be stepping in on your turf.
Everybody welcome here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's get just dive right in on just your little bit of life that's been going on with you. I know that you said you've been dealing with COVID, staying healthy and with that and all, but being an entrepreneur, let's jump into that. So what entrepreneurship are you dealing with right now? What are you doing?
Okay, well, currently, as an author, I released a book back in June, and it's called The Brokenness. So that area there, I had the opportunity to release a book, and it was a journey, to say the least, a journey, because I was writing it during the midst of COVID. So, and actually, I had gotten sick, not from COVID-19 and whatnot, just I had gotten sick, and then I had started writing my book back in I think it was like March or so, back in March. So currently, I have a book I'm pushing right now called The Brokenness as an author, and I also help others to become self-published if they want to become an indie author. And I actually just had a great opportunity to really help my friend of mine. I know for a few years, she released her first book, Baby. So that was exciting for me. But that's one thing. And the second thing, Thank you. Yes, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's awesome.
Congratulations.
It's awesome. Yes, ma'am. So that's one thing. In the other area, I have a nonprofit, which is called the Worthy Academy. And we've been really kind of pushing some things with that. We target young ladies, young women ages 18 to 24 who are college students. We want to empower them and educate and equip them on how to achieve success personally and professionally. So every month I send care packages out. They call beauty and brain packages, and you may have seen them that we send out. And these packages include academic supplies as well as like feminine products and things of that nature. Kind of make sure they have things while they're at school or while they're at home. And it's not just here in Atlanta, but I send packages everywhere. So I've partnered with Staples recently. They went, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So it's a big ups to God for real, because it's, being an entrepreneur, starting from the beginning, being an entrepreneur isn't always the easiest thing, We might always get supporters, but God provides from the smallest thing to the greatest thing. And so that's the best part, So we're excited about what 2021 holds. 2020 isn't over yet, but we're still excited about 2021,
Exactly.
Excited about that.
When you say that, you started, my mind goes to start from the bottom. Now we're here. You guys have started from the bottom. Now you're here where you are now, where you're supporting, being able to, create packages and being able to mail them out to different ones. Now you're with Staples. Congratulations with that as well.
Thank you.
Look forward to, even being a sponsor for you guys. Maybe your sister and your friend can be a sponsor for you guys, and just reach out and bless you guys any way that I can as well.
Definitely. That is awesome. Sponsors are beautiful. We actually have a major event where we're sending 100 boxes to Accra, Ghana. Ghana. Yes. So we need sponsors for sure. Sponsors for sure to help us get those packages out to these girls. So we sending packages to the girls in the rural area and the suburban part of Accra, Ghana. So it is awesome. My fellow veteran, a friend of mine in expat relations, he actually built a library there in Ghana. And so we were able to send packages over to send books and different things of that nature to help them in the Volta region library, help them in the Volta region specifically for their library. So now we're actually getting these boxes together to send over there. And Staples donated like all these school supplies. We've been with them for 2 years. And so we have a shoe job as well. But as far as our partnership, mentorship, I think it was, I don't know if it was you or someone else that I heard about collaborating. And so collaboration is so key as an entrepreneur right now, us working together. There's so many of us out there, so many business owners out there, but if we come together as a team, we can reach more people, we can reach more people. So definitely.
I say that as women, when we join and make that chain, is so unbreakable. So I'm definitely willing to join that chain with you, sis, and just be able to help in any way possible that your sis and your friend can. So I look forward to that. So I'm going to write that down. That way I can reach out and show some love to you guys, and maybe show up an appearance and just be a blessing. So
definitely.
Always say
when you come back to Atlanta.
I'm just a nobody trying to tell somebody about somebody who can change not only my soul, but somebody else.
Yes, indeed. I like that. That's all right.
Yeah. I think I need to put that on a t-shirt.
You should. How are your shirts anyway? That remind me, your shirts, your love shirts.
Listen, I got the heart to heart t-shirt. So I was going to put it on, but I was like, this is not heart to heart just yet. This is your friend. So I even got hats too as well. So I'll definitely
yes. Definitely. We could even throw, if you want to throw some of those shirts in there so you be represented there in the boxes, some of the boxes or whatnot. If you want to, that when you're in there, so be like, hey, we can put that on our website as far as you guys sponsoring, like the heart to heart. Yes, because they're going to girls anyway. So you be rocking people want yourself in Africa, Who would have thought that, right?
That's so great.
Yeah.
So,
so that's awesome.
What is all in the care package that you guys send to them? I mentioned that.
Actually, I have a box kind of that's prepped or whatnot. So I'll grab it and I'll show you.
Yeah, go ahead and grab it. Grab it right quick.
All right. Yeah.
Guys, this is so exciting. I just truly when I run into young women that's out there doing the thing like I am with Miss Monique Washington, where she is blessing not only, I can say that God blesses her, where her cup run over, where she can bless different ones, different ladies. So in the midst of this, you guys, you're hearing this live, this Zoom, you guys reach out to Monique Washington and connect with her on these care packages, where not only is she sending these out in Atlanta, but as well as Ghana in different areas. So I'm gonna let her go ahead and tell us what's in these packages.
Okay. So we send, well, this is what we got from Staples right here. As you can see, this is like a kitty box, the kitty bag. It has Crayola, the Staples, a journal. There's a whole thing of school supplies right here.
Awesome.
This is one part. Yes, that's one part. But from on our end, this is like a little bag inside here. There is like baby oil, a little hand soap, deodorant. We get the miniature box so we can kind of pack the box up. But it's full of like, this is our colors. Since we started to put a little water bottle in there. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Let me just do.
You're fine, sis.
There we go. Can you hear me better?
Yes, you're good.
Without that? Yes, good, perfect.
Yes,
okay.
You're good.
Perfect. So there's mouthwash. This one has lotion. Sometimes we send lipstick, makeup, and different things of that nature.
Oh, wow.
Gotta take care of your teeth. You know, you better floss them, right?
Yes, exactly.
So because I'm an author, I'm really big on journaling and writing. So I actually, and sometimes I send my books to them too. So, but this is one of the journals I got for the girls. Sometimes they say different things, but each box varies. So I write a little quote or something in there. In here I told her to remember she's more than a conqueror.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I try
that is such a blessing.
A little snippet, and I'm going to take everything out the box.
That's okay. That is such a blessing. I love it.
Yes, ma'am. Just an idea. But we put our eyeshadow, lipstick, little things in there, you know, because you want to spruce up eyeliner. So we put those things in there too.
That is great.
Yes, ma'am.
That is such a blessing. I look forward to connecting with you on that, sis, with the Worthy Academy. That is with Worthy Academy, right?
Yes, ma'am. The Worthy Academy Inc. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that is so great. See, and so how did you connect with Worthy Academy? How did you connect with them?
I'm actually the founder of the Worthy Academy. Yes.
So you're the CEO.
Yes,
okay. Yeah. Congratulations on that as well, sis. That is like a major accomplishment. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you so much. It's been a growing process, how God just allowed things to shift and transition. I had a different business. He had me to close that down and to launch the Worthy Academy. And even because I was targeting a different audience of girls, and he said, no, that's not it. So he shifted me to the girls groups, ages 18 to 24, to reach them, because I can relate more to them. Because that group there, you know, you finish high school, you leave, like, I want to go to college, but I don't know what I want to study. I don't know about being away from home. This whole thing, because I was in the military for so long, I understood that whole transition, moving out of the house, traveling across the world, across the states and whatnot there, starting over, being around a bunch of strangers. So when you leave home, or even you decide to stay home and whatnot, you go into college, you meet new people, you might see some friends or whatnot, but typically it's a whole new world for you.
Wow.
So, yes, so we want to make sure they finish, whether they finish 2 years or 4 years, 6 months, whatever it is. Finish what you start, you know? Finish what you start.
So were you in the Marines or the Navy?
I was in the Air Force, actually.
Air Force. Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
what transpired that you wanted to go into the Air Force? What made you want to do that?
Well, I ran away. I got away from home. I grew up in a, I grew up in a very strict home, and I dealt with abuse of, not sexual abuse of that nature, but physical and emotional abuse in the environment that I grew up in. So I needed a way to get out. I was in college, but I was like, shoot, this is right here. It's not exiting fast enough. So I ran, and I took the opportunity to run. So I didn't realize I was running until later in life that I realized I ran, you know, ran away from my past, quote unquote. I think we do that a lot, you know, running from our past a lot. We do that a lot. And so we need to face it. We need to deal with that. What happened in your past? Because running from it doesn't solve anything. Took me a long time to figure it out. It took me a long time to figure that out. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that is awesome. You know, I look at you, and when I met you at Shay Samuel's women's conference.
Yes, we had a good time.
Yes, we had a wonderful time. And I met you there, and I was like blown away by the intelligence, how well you were, how well you spoke, how well you just did all that you did there. I was just so overwhelmed by the women
Oh, thank you
Atlanta
so
will
much.
be
I was
saying,
like, oh man, like when you met me, I was like, man, she gave me her card. I was like, oh my God, she gave me her card. Like what? Like you, I was just like starstruck or whatnot. You know what I mean? Because I saw I heard the way they introduced you. I was like, oh my gosh. And out of everybody there, I didn't know who you were. Because I was like, man, I heard you hear about people and whatnot. But I was like, I didn't know you was like who you was. And I was like, man. So when they introduced you, I was like, oh my gosh. And you gave me a card. I was like, oh man, this is the moment. It's like, okay, God, I came all the way here. This is why, so I was just like in awe, in awe.
I
Really.
was just truly blessed by even just being at the event and just being able to tell my story, who I was,
Yes.
where I come from, what I was doing.
Right.
It's nothing but a blessing. Like I'm like you, like when I see and I reach young women, that is like the most amazing and heartfelt warmthness that overcomes my body, and just being able to bless different women is just amazing. It's just a
Yes,
blessing.
it is. It is. It is. It is. It's a
So
wonderful thing.
yeah, so in that in the book that you were talking about, the brokenness.
Okay.
So
Right.
let's get into the book a little bit, and it's in the
Okay.
title. So where did you come up with the title?
I was supposed to have actually a seminar, but the title, how did I get the title of brokenness? It was actually me dealing with brokenness. Honestly, me dealing with that whole thing and getting to the root of the matter. So how God just kind of look. Usually, I get titles. This particular one, it was about like what I dealt with as far as the brokenness and being broken and wanting to be healed, and finally deciding like, all right, I'm ready to get to the bone of the matter. And so the book and a conference I was going to have was to come together, but COVID came, so everything kind of got canceled out the way.
Right.
But I will tell you the cover actually, this is where I grew up. Right.
Wow.
Yeah, this is where I grew up. So this is my home. It's gone now. It's like demolished and whatnot, but it's gone. So
I cannot wait to read your book, sis. I already feel right now that it's going to heal, inspire, and uplift me, even where I am
definitely,
today.
that's what it. Yes, ma'am. That's what it was designed for. And even having to read certain things again, like okay, God will remind me, about decisions that I made and how to review things from a different perspective. Because when you're broken, you only see things from your cloudy perspective. That's it.
Right.
That's it. We have blindness on,
Exactly. And sometimes it just takes someone to come by and God to send that angel to peel off that shell one eye at a time, and let us take inventory over ourselves and see who we are, or we can just be able to move forward and just be able to accomplish what we're out to.
Exactly.
And I know that in your brokenness, where God has brought you from, sis, I know that the light is shining so bright on you. So in your book, what is the best part, or even the chapter in your book?
Best part, okay. Since I knew you were going to say that, so the best part, I would say like God literally was like, okay, God, the best part. So this one particular chapter that just like dropped in my spirit literally is about getting started, about getting started. And so I read this one part that says, a lot of things come into our lives to distract us from our purpose. They come to deter us from the will God has for us, our destiny, so to speak. So whatever it is you are called to do, achieving it won't be an easy battle. So I'm gonna stop right there. Yeah.
Wow, that just touched my heart. That's a blessing in itself. Just those small little words just motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing. So I can't wait to get your book and read it. That way I can express and expound and tell everybody to go out and get it.
Yes, like it is. I'm getting a little bit sensitive myself, because when you think about what you're going through, what you dealt with right there, and knowing like, okay, God, you said you will give me a way to escape these situations and whatnot, but I'm in here, so where's my way to escape? And like, are you going to empower me, strengthen me so I can get through this right here? And sometimes we feel like we're talking to God, but we feel like we're talking to God, but is God really listening to us? Answer questions. Yeah. And so he is listening, but sometimes we aren't listening. We turn him off because we mute his voice and listen to everybody else on around us. We got so much clutter, so much noise going on. And so you'll fail to get started because you got this and this and this, all this chatter going on. You fall backwards. You delay yourself. We think it's other people, but sometimes it's us. We don't blame the enemy, but in actuality, take a look in the mirror.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
That's amazing. Thank you for that. Right here, with your sister and your friend Krista Cross, the Morning Jam podcast, right here with Monica Washington. You guys, she is a native of Savannah, Georgia. Not Atlanta.
Yes, ma'am. Hey,
Savannah.
Georgia.
She's a Georgia Beach original.
Original. Yes,
she is
ma'am.
a minister, entrepreneur, speaker, veteran, and a mentor. So what brought you on to being a mentor for different ones?
Let's say back in 2007, and actually I go forward from 2007, started really like mentoring. I met a little girl. I was overseas, and I met a little girl, and she would not let me go. She wouldn't let me go. Like she kind of said, yeah, she wouldn't let me go. She like clung to me. But to push further, when I lived in Louisiana, I was a part of a nonprofit organization there entitled School of Greatness, and so that's when I really dove into dealing with young people. It was males and females specifically. They were high school students, and I still keep in touch with them today.
Awesome.
They graduated from high school, and some of them going to college and everything like that. So being a mentor is important. Because you have a mentor, you have a role model, somebody that you can look up to, someone that you can confide in. And so becoming a mentor, I think I had mentors, but I didn't have anybody as far as career-wise, what I wanted to be when I grew up. Mentors, I had people in ministry, like church-wise, but as far as who I look to or who can give me some advice about my career, I don't recall having that. And so at that stage in life, when you're in high school, you need someone that can kind of steer you in the direction, someone that you can talk to, confide in, because sometimes as a young person, the young lady, teenagers especially, they feel like they can't talk to people. They can't really talk to their parents. And so providing that ear and knowing that it's necessary made a huge difference for them and even for me, because I learned more about them and learn more about myself and where I'm working right now. It is interesting. I have a lot of personalities I'm dealing with. And so being able to even mentor them and not take upon too much on my shoulder, getting too emotionally attached. Because sometimes as a mentor, you get emotionally attached and that can cause a problem. It's good and it's bad at the same time, you know?
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
So in the midst, I'm trying to get us turned right in this, but it's not. I'm just going to leave it like this. So I wanted to know, because I was looking on your site, the Worthy Academy, Inc. And it was the mission is to empower and educate young women on achieving personal and professional success.
Yes.
And with that, I was going through it, and where you hit on, it's a nonprofit organization as well.
Right.
And one spot hit on me directly was in the United States, ranked 19th in graduation rank among 28 countries.
Right.
So
Right.
Is that bad, good?
Bad. Like yes, yeah, because like you would think we have so much stuff here in America, right? But our graduation rate is ridiculous. You know where we are, like out of all these different countries, we are at the bottom. You know, if we're at the bottom. Our education system can improve so much. Publicly, the public schools and the private schools can improve greatly. But what are we doing as parents? What are we doing as teachers, principals, mentors, professionals? Everyone play a part in a child achieving success, you know, especially academically. And sure, there are scholarships out there for them to get, but not everyone knows how to complete the application to get a scholarship. Not everyone, even the parents, are lacking the tools, the education to help their child fill out an application, complete an application. So this is where we come in. Like one young lady, she wants to become a pilot, right? So I began to look into research. Okay, how can she become a pilot? What can we do to help her accomplish this goal? Because she got accepted into a college here. However, she's like, I don't know if I want to do that, but I know for sure I want to be a pilot. So what do we start doing? We begin to research to find out, hey, we want to make sure she complete this goal. Is it like a 4-year college program? No, but it is a very lucrative career for her that she chose to follow, and it is something that she's really passionate about. So
wow, that's awesome.
She's really passionate about it. So helping them get through that part there. So that's
and in that you were saying on the site, it was an overall dropout rate for undergraduate and college students.
Yes,
is 40%.
Right. Yes.
In 2018, unemployment rate for recent high school dropouts was 13.7% and 18.6% for high school graduates who dropped out of college.
Right. Exactly.
I can say right now, I am a college dropout.
Dude. Yes.
to the fact of me finding a husband, having a kid. So we drop out as young mothers.
Right.
We have different issues that transpire in life that where we drop out, and then we don't tend to return to college to get an education. We may have a high school diploma, have a GED, but we need to go further. As you were saying, also on the website, encouraging different ones to go further than just a high school diploma.
Exactly.
Let's get into college. Let's get into different
Trade
colleges.
school, whatever. Yes. If you want to go to 2-year school, go to a 4-year school.
Yes.
You can become a plumber. You can become an electrician. It doesn't matter. Just finish. Go beyond high school. Go beyond a high school diploma. If you want to become an entrepreneur, all right. Let's teach you how to start a business. You might become a beautician, a nail tech, whatever it is, a jeweler. Something of that sort. Don't just stop there, because they have so much more to offer. And so right now with the coronavirus and people doing online learning, kids are trying to balance this whole thing out. Some kids have a issue with learning on a computer. Some they like to be hands-on. You have visual learners, you have auditory learners. So this is the opportunity now for parents and children. They figuring out, okay, hey, my child learns best this way. Let's say I have one nephew, he's making straight A's doing virtual learning right now. I have another nephew, he's not making straight A's. He's an in-person. He needs to be in person. He got to be there in the classroom so that he can grasp it.
More of a hands-on person.
Yes, he's more of a hands-on person. Yes, that's how he likes to learn. So it's a little bit difficult for them. So
that's awesome. That's awesome, because I'm definitely a hands-on person. I can watch you a few times and then I got it. Hey, I'm good. But some different ones, like my son, he's actually doing pretty good on virtual, and he really wasn't doing, I say 100% in classroom. So he's actually one of the students that's being able to connect with virtual and really progress in that. So
yes, that's awesome.
So that's great.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Also on the Worthy Academy Inc. site, I keep going back to this because it's just on me about connecting with you on that. Wants to ensure these young women to go beyond the high school diploma, like we were talking about, with scholarships.
Yes, academic and personal.
Any assistance in that at all?
You said, do we need any assistance in that?
No, do they have any at the Worthy Academy? Is there any assistance that you're helping with the young ladies that's coming?
Yes. So on our next page there, we actually talk about what depends on which category you need. If you need a personal scholarship or academic scholarship. Personal mean you need bras, panties, socks, certain things of that nature there that you need to help you, whatever like that. Things of that nature. You need stuff like that. Academic, now you have to be in school. You can't be just I'm in school. Ain't no okie doke in here. Ain't no okie doke. I need documentation that you will be in school, or if you have trouble trying to pay for your books, or you have trouble trying to pay for classes or something of that nature, you let us know, okay, hey, we can see what it is, and so that we can get you the funds. We're not going to write you the check. No. The school gets the money. This is not financial aid. This is not financial aid, but yes. So they can get both of them. And so we have certain requirements that they need, but because of the whole with the coronavirus and whatnot, there's leniency. Hey, this is what's going on, but we're going to validate that you actually are in need, because we have to make sure we are abiding by the guidelines here. So we want to make sure that we are not doing anything crooked or shady. Operating integrity.
That's wonderful.
Yes, ma'am.
So what else can we look forward to in the future with the Worthy Academy Inc.?
Oh man, so future is we hoping to be global, because we're doing the boxes right now. But we have so much more to offer. Financial classes, teaching people how to manage their money. That's one thing I can really think of off the top of my head right now. But we hoping to actually, once things open up, do our readathon. We big on our readathon, our 5K, things of that nature there. Just kind of really going global, taking this thing to the next level. Not only being here in Georgia, but across the U.S., impacting young ladies on a greater scale.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes, ma'am. I forgot. There's etiquette, just a variety of things that we do offer. But hopefully, people will know about the Worthy Academy Inc. and get their daughters enrolled so they can pursue their careers.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And accomplish their goals. Yes,
That's awesome. So I definitely want to connect with you again. Like when I'm in Atlanta again, we have got to connect and we can go out to
yes,
lunch
ma'am.
and just talk about different things and have a little business meeting. That's what we should do. Let's have a business
Okay,
meeting
okay. A
because
business meeting. Yes, okay.
I want
Yes,
to reach
definitely.
out, reach into your heart, into your mind and see what's going on up there. I want to
Yeah,
mess with
yeah.
the trinkets up there. And I know that you got some wheels spinning on what you want to do with the Worthy Academy. And I want to
Yes, ma'am.
definitely reach
Yes, ma'am.
into and pour into your heart, into the program as well. So I truly thank you on tonight, sis, for coming on short notice, for being here with me, with your sis and
Yes,
your
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
friend.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate the opportunity.
So let the people know where they can connect with you, even
Okay,
with the
so
Worthy Academy, Worthy Academy Inc. as well.
okay, so the Worthy Academy is found. You can follow us on Instagram at the Worthy Academy Inc. At Instagram. We're also on Facebook at the Worthy Academy Inc. as well. And there you can email us, the Worthy Academy Georgia at gmail.com, and visit our website, the Worthy Academy Georgia.com as well. You can contact us there or just drop us a line. Email, give us a call 770-295-2165.
That's awesome. Well, I appreciate you, sis. We actually have about 6 more minutes to talk on this Zoom call tonight. So let's dive into a little bit of the things that I wanted to share with
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
I was actually writing some things down. I was like, I don't know, but this young lady has so much. Like, you're a minister. That's what we
Yes.
talk about, mentor, and you're a veteran. So thank you for your service.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you. You're welcome. So let us dive into the ministry side of Monica Washington. Let's dive into, how did you connect with, okay, God, I want to be a minister. I want to pour into people. Let's start up right there.
Oh man, nah. So like, I ran for a while. I ran like when I was little. I used to do certain things. I had speaking engagements. When I became a teenager, I was like, man, I'm the odd girl out. You know what? Can't date. This is boring. Like being a Christian, like it's cool, but dog, like I want a real life. And so, I've been in ministry for a little over 15 years actually now. I'm going on 16 years. And so, I remember being on the phone with my sister, one of my older siblings, and she talked to me. I said, I don't want to do that. I want to live my life. I want to enjoy my life. And she said, well, that's it. She said, you could do that if you want to, Monique, but I wouldn't like advise you really to do that, And so only time this particular sister called me is if you have a word from the Lord. And I was like, man, what did I do now? Because only time you call me is if I done did something wrong. Yeah, so I was like 19 going on 20 at the time. And so when we had this conversation, it was October 2004. And February 2005, February 20th, 2005, I did my initial sermon. And it's been a journey ever since. Being a female in ministry, it is difficult, and especially growing up in a Baptist church. Oh my goodness, you can't wear pants, you can't wear jewelry, like all these different rules. Women don't preach. We supposed to be quiet and hush up. I'm like, so many, man, I heard that scripture so many times. But definitely, when I was 16, the instructions I remember to this day was to live holy and teach my word, and that's been over like 20 years ago now. And so those instructions come back to mind a lot. It's not, I wouldn't say it's an easy journey. It's not an easy journey. I wouldn't tell anybody, hey, go ahead and volunteer, sign up for this. No, you truly have to know, like, okay, God, this is what you call me to do, to be, because it's a lonely road. It is. I'm not going to say you can have a lot of friends or nothing like that. I had friends. I did some of everything. I didn't do drugs, no, nothing like that. But I was promiscuous. I've been dishonest. I've done some of everything. I'm not perfect by any means, but I strive for perfection. And so being in ministry requires you to be honest, to be vulnerable, to be transparent. And it takes a while to get there for some of us. I'm not going to say I was automatically there.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah.
I always tend to say that being a Christian is definitely fun for me. Being a Christian has definitely been fun for me.
It is fun. It is fun for sure.
Yeah, I never went and said, oh, I want to jump into life, or I want to do this and do that. But a lot of people don't know that I have a tattoo. So we're going to just express.
Yeah, me too. Mine's like, I think it's over here. But I
didn't get my tattoo until I was in my 30s.
Me too. Oh my God.
Well, you don't even, wait a minute. You look 12. So what's the age? I've been sitting here trying to guess in my mind. Well, how old are you?
Yeah, in my 30s. Me and 40, we like here. Like we
No,
like
wait,
right.
how old are you?
I'm 36.
Wow, you do not look 36.
Thank you.
You look
Yeah, I'm
like you're
36.
20 or 21.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I ain't seen it in so long, but we can go with it.
Exactly. I'm 39, but like I said, a lot of people don't know that your sister and your friend have a tattoo. But of course, like I said, I didn't get a tattoo until I was in my 30s. And,
Right.
And it was big in my family. Oh, tattoos are bad. Going out, I would say doing fun things and,
right.
I mean, my mom sheltered us very well.
Exactly.
Very well.
Right.
But it wasn't like going out and doing something in spite. It was just, I was like, ooh, I would see people with tattoos. I'm like, ooh, now that is neat. Now that's pretty. Now that's, oh, okay. And then I would say to myself, okay, I'm gonna get me a tattoo one day. So I left home a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I ended up getting one.
Right. I'm telling you, like, it was like freedom.
Like, why you get a tattoo?
Oh my gosh, when my parents saw I had a tattoo, I forgot I forgot I had it. I kid you not. Forgot I had it. And my daddy just went off. He was like, you got to be stupid. I don't know why you did it. And then my sister said, well, I don't have one. I said, whose side are you on? Like, for real. Like, then my dad gonna put my little sweater to cover it up. Because I had a little sunshirts thing on, whatever. Little black little thing to cover it up, but I forgot to put it on. And I'll be doggone. They didn't know anything. They didn't know a daggone thing. Got to be.
So
I keep it covered.
In that as Christians, we tend to do things, I wouldn't say out of spite, but we do things, and just, we say, my God, forgive me. I don't think it's a sin at all to have a tattoo. Personally, I don't. But we have almost 1 minute and 15 seconds left. So I know for me, sis, meeting you tonight, seeing you, I wouldn't say meeting, but seeing you again is just a blessing. It's been truly a blessing. I can't wait to see you in person again. We're going to go and just chill and have a great time when I come back to Atlanta.
Yes, awesome. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a great time. And I appreciate the opportunity, the platform, just to speak about the Worthy Academy and even about my book. So I'm grateful for it.
Yes, and I can't wait to get your book and read it. Can't wait to be a part of the Worthy Academy Inc. as well.
Yes,
again,
ma'am.
It is your sissy and friend Crystal Cross right here on the Morning Jam podcast with Monica Washington from original Savannah, Georgia. You guys, right here. She's the original peach. I love you guys. You can connect with me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. Also, you can email me at crystala.cross@gmail.com. Connect with me on that as well as on Instagram. I'm always on Instagram or Facebook, so you can message me there as well. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, night, wherever you're at, when you listen to this, morning. I love you guys. Be blessed.
Check out the Thinking Out Loud Network at thinkingoutloudnetwork.com.